Good morning. Today I'm gonna show you my morning routine that you can implement to become happier, more productive, healthier, more energetic, and get a great body. I used to have times when I wasn't very productive. I would sleep in maybe until 10 a.m., 11 a.m. and I would be kind of pissed off and angry at myself for not getting up early. And yeah, I guess when you get up at like 10 a.m., 11 a.m., whatever, you know, like it's kind of hard to be super productive. So yeah, I found out, you know, I went to university, got my bachelor's degree and my master's degree, and also did a state exam. That's what it's called in Germany, Bavaria, Germany. And it's pretty much like this. So you go to university for like 5, 6, 7 years, and then you need to pass your state exam, but you only have 2 tries for that, right? So I figured, you know, if I failed the first try, then I only had 1 more try left, right? And if I didn't pass the second try, then I would have studied, you know, I would have wasted 5, 6, 7 years of my life. So I would have wasted my time without any degree, you know, nothing to show for. So I figured, okay, I really got to pass that bar, you know, that exam, that test. Really, I mean, it was like maybe 12, 13 tests, but it's called 1 exam. But I figured, you know, I really need to pass that exam. And so what I did was I got up at 5 o'clock every single morning, Monday till Friday, and I immediately sat down, got to work, and I passed my exam with flying colors, and I enjoyed it, and I was finished, you know, with my work by like 1 a.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m. So I had a good life, you know. I would take a nap, and I'd essentially be done with most of my deep work for that day. I learned that if I got up at 5 o'clock and immediately started to work on my most important projects, that my life was good, I was happy, I would get a lot done, and I'd be just super productive in general. Because in my opinion, you know, like in the morning, you get a lot more done. It's higher quality than if you did the same work in the afternoon. Yeah, plus it's a great feeling when you get up early. You know, it gives you that sense of accomplishment, but don't let that distract you. You know, it's not about getting up early for the sake of getting up early itself. It's about, we want to get up early to maximize our productivity, right? To be as productive as possible. Only for the good things though, obviously. Be as happy as possible, make as much money as possible, have the best body we can, you know, have the best relationship we can. So, long story short, I passed my exam first try. I had good grades, you know, everything was awesome. I passed. It wasn't stressful at all. I actually enjoyed the process. Yeah, so after that, I started working for I used to work as a teacher for like 1.5 years. After that, I worked for an automotive company in Germany. It's in the, you know, automotive industry. It's very big in Germany. And I used to work in like finance, and during that time, I also worked on my own business, you know, my fitness and health business. And I used to get up at 5 o'clock to start writing my book. And then I would go to work at around like 9 o'clock. So it was awesome. They let me start later, you know, so 9 o'clock was the latest possible time to start working. Obviously, I had to work until like, you know, you got to do like your 40 hours. So I had to work till like 5, 6 p.m. and the day, you know, I mean, it wasn't over, but I went to the gym after, so it wasn't very long. Yeah, so during that time, I wrote my entire book, and by the way, I wrote it myself. Every single word, every single comma, everything. No chat GPT, no ghostwriter, nothing. I sat down, I read all the studies myself, probably more than 150 or like 200 scientific studies, so that you can build the best body you can, build the most muscle mass, lose fat as quickly as possible, so that you can optimize your neurotransmitters, so that your brain works so well, you know, so that you're like, can maximize your happiness and your focus. Yeah, so I wrote my book during that time. I also got a degree in business administration, and I worked full-time in my job for that automotive company, which I love, by the way. And also I had like awesome colleagues. It was a good job. I really liked it. And so fast forward a couple of years, I had times where I was not very productive. I started my own company and I didn't have a boss, and so I would like sleep in until 11 or like 10 a.m. Because I stayed up too late, because I was working on something or not working on something, and you know, doing something else, who knows. But yeah, so I had times after that where I used to like I would sleep in till like 11 a.m., 10 a.m., and I wasn't very productive at that time, and that made me quite unhappy. So like for me, productivity is one of the most important things in my life. It is very important to me. Being productive is very important to me, very important, and it makes me happy when I see that I get stuff done. It makes me very happy. It gives me a sense of accomplishment and self-worth. Yeah, you could argue, obviously, we're all, you know, God's children, and everybody's valuable, and you don't need to work for it, for sure. But for me, being productive gives me a sense of accomplishment. It makes me happy, and it fulfills me. All right, so I used to have times where I'd sleep in to like 11 a.m., 10 a.m., and I'd wake up and I was kind of angry at myself and disappointed for, you know, not getting up earlier. I wasn't very productive during that time, and then I forced myself to again get up at 5 o'clock every single morning. So then I forced myself to get up at 5 a.m. every morning, and this again helped me to be a lot more productive, be a lot happier. And at the moment, so this morning, I got up at 5 a.m. and now it's like 6-ish, maybe 6:30, something like that, because it was too dark to go for a run at 5 a.m. But I'm gonna show you my morning routine today. So this morning I got up at 5 o'clock and I went for a run. And if you're thinking, wow, Dom, so this video so far has been so good, so good. I have learned so much and it was so much entertainment. Well, it's gonna get even better. Now, you're gonna see the highlight of my morning routine. I love it, and maybe I hope it inspires you to do something similar. So let's go in for a cold plunge. That's it, let's go. Went for a run, so I'm already pretty warm, heated up, because the water is freezing. It is freezing, even though it's summer in the south of Germany, Bavaria. But it's a river, Bavarian river, and it's moving, so it is very cold, but I love it. I love it. All right, so let's go in. Well, yeah, by the way, if you're wondering, so how are you gonna dry yourself off? I brought a little towel. So I I roll it up and I tuck it into my shorts like that, you know, like a bandana, because I am a gangster. And this is my gang, you know, the gray towel gang. So we are here in beautiful Bavaria, Germany. That's fairly close to where I live, like right over there. And yeah, it's beautiful here. And I recommend try to see the sunrise every single day. It puts you into a great mood. It's very good for your body when, you know, the special rays of the sun hit the retina of your eye. And yeah, try to get up early enough so that you can watch the sunrise every single morning. Go for a run, go for a swim if you can. If not, you can just go take a cold shower. So yeah, now I'm gonna jog back home and get some work done. All right, and we made it. So let's go get into the house. All right, so this is where I live. Beautiful big garden, even though I live in a huge city. Beautiful. Let's go. So this is the swing where I always go for a swing. JK.